Hello and welcome to Into the Blue Channeling with myself, Sarah Evans. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. It's great to be back with you. I hope you and your family and loved ones have had a blissful, festive season, however that looks like for you. I know I did. It was great to take some time, and I'm glad that I did that. And me and my family had some really very calm and relaxing moments. So, yay for that. Before we jump in with the channel message from the Pleiadian Group of Nine, I just wanted to quickly mention about my new offering. I promise I won't keep going on and on about it on this podcast, but since it's brand new and I just launched it right before Christmas, I wanted to just bring it up. So I have launched my spiritual wellness mentorship program. And by that, I mean it is a container of basically working one to one with me for a prolonged period. It is a minimum of 3 months. And it's a chance to be in my energetic field, to take advantage of all of the skills and offerings that I have, such as I am a certified coach. Obviously, I'm a Akashic Records reader and channel, and we can do plenty of that. I also am a Reiki master, a yoga teacher, guide, meditation guide, and many more things. But ultimately, I wanted to create a space that I wish I had while I was going through my own awakening journey. There was probably about 15 years of my life that I would have really benefited from having a mentor, a spiritual mentor that could help me through a lot of it. And I know that there are many people out there, people that I speak to with doing Akashic Records readings, people that I speak to who are my Reiki clients. There's a lot of people out there that feel quite alone and like people around them don't understand what's happening. Obviously you're opening up and becoming more aware of everything, and it can feel isolating and a bit bewildering. And at the same time, I have clients who are very skilled and very advanced and very living in alignment, but are looking to take the next step with, like, okay, I want to use my powers for good. I want to bring forth the 5D consciousness on New Earth, things like that. So I have clients on the other end of the spectrum who are like really gung ho, got tons of resources, but could use a coach who understands and can help to steer them towards their highest good and highest timeline. So if any of this resonates with you, I am putting the link into the show notes that you can take a look at. I will continue to offer my one-off 1 hour online sessions with me where we can do Akashic Records readings and things like that, and that's very much still available. But I'm trying to transition to a much more structured approach that works for a period of time with mutually aligned clients very closely. Because I know from experience that that is how we get the best results, and it's very exciting to me. Okay, end of that. So without further ado, let's speak to the PD9 and find out what they have to say now in January 2026. I'm now in my Akashic Records, and they're saying greetings. It's actually my Akashic Records and Akashic team that are saying greetings to you. They are thrilled that you're here. Both those who have listened to all of the episodes prior and those that are finding this new. They're pointing out to I'll acknowledge again that to anyone that's new listening to this offering, that I am a conscious channel, which means I'm here now consciously speaking to you as me, but I am in my Akashic records, and through my Akashic records, as a reader of the records and a keeper of the records, I can then channel different entities. So that's what this is. They wanted me to point that out. Okay, so I'm receiving information from the Akashic Records first. Um, They want you to know that everybody has their Akashic records and Akashic library, and are very much available and ready for you to use. This is not something that is elite. This is not something that is only for certain types of people. This is something that anyone can do. They're enthusiastic for the mentorship program, and I actually coaching someone at the moment to learn how to open their own records. So if that's exciting to you, please do drop me a line. I'm happy to help. They're saying that they're in the age of Aquarius now, and all of this kind of mysticism and elitism and pretending like it is only for certain people that are the most receptive. That's not true at all. And it is available for all. And they really want you to be aware of that. Thank you. So we're going to ask to speak to the Pleiadian group of 9, please. I see very white, bright lights. I often see it in oval shape. This is why I did in one of the YouTube thumbnails, I did this white oval light because that is literally how I perceive them. Okay, so you can join me in that. They're saying welcome. They're very glad that you're here for this crucial transmission. They say Happy New Year. Welcome to the Earth year of 2026, which is going to be a very powerful and potent year, a year of great transformation and change. Also a year of some destruction as the old Earth and new Earths collide, and the old Earth, the people who are powerful in the old version of Earth will be fighting to hold on to that power, and they will not win. Pleiadians say, do not be distracted, do not be tormented by the shocking scenes that will present themselves through this year. It is for the highest good, and although it will really at times not seem like that, it is for the highest good. And they say the most important thing for you to remember this year and every year going forward is to stay awake. Stay awake, stay aware, stay connected to your spiritual teams, your loved ones in spirit and spirit guides. Stay in contact with your higher self. They are all here to support you. So whilst these things are happening, those that are awakened or awakening, because we are in a moment of mass awakening, actually saying 25 to 30% of those that are not currently awake will awaken this year, which is a very profound statement. Thank you. The Pleiadians say that, as many listeners will already be very aware of, when you are approaching events from a perspective of spiritual awakeness, from the perspective of learning that this is one lifetime of many, from the perspective of learning that we are incarnated into this reality to learn lessons and advance everything forward for the highest good of all, then as you perceive things happening through this lens, you can see from a greater height, a greater perspective of what's going on. They say they won't sugarcoat it. There's going to be death and destruction, and they caution you to avoid any sources of spiritual messaging that are ignoring that reality. So now is not the time to partake in spiritual bypassing, quite the opposite. Now is the time to really engage with the shadows, with your shadow self, with the shadow realities on earth, and shine a bright light, transmute darkness into light. And this is why you're here, and this is why you are awakened, and this is why you are most likely a light worker incarnated on earth, is to transmute darkness into light, be one of the driving factors to push the new earth forward. They're actually showing me some visuals of new earth now, and it's lovely. It's very bright and colourful, and I see a lot of smiling faces. So on the other side of these few years of birthing a new reality, there will be hurdles to progress, but it is for the greatest good. And the other side will see an unmanageable beauty, the beauty on earth. The Pleiadians say this is not to say that earth, the experience of earth, is not already a beautiful and vibrant place, but you will not believe the beauty and the vibrancy that is going to transpire here. As they hang in there, the pace is going to increase. They're acknowledging that the last year has brought a lot of endings, a lot of letting go of things that's not in alignment and not suiting you. People have transitioned, friendships have ended, people have moved, people have left employments. There has been a great deal of change. And now we gallop towards the fire horse year. So they're saying that the Chinese zodiac new year, the lunar new year, will begin in a few weeks' time in February. So we're still in the year of the snake. But when we progress into the fire horse year, things are going to be fast and furious. And many of you will be able to hold on tight and gallop along and really enjoy this energy. And there will be those that find it stressful. So this is actually a preparation time. They're saying you have approximately 6 weeks to really connect to your favorite relaxation techniques, your favorite grounding techniques, to engage with what helps to de-stress you, what helps to keep you in the here and now, because we will be needing all of these skills. There will be, the Pleiadians are saying that there will be some very fundamental changes this year. Certain nations will feel it more than others. They say that it's pretty obvious which ones those were going to be. By the way, I do not get into politics and political things ever into the blue. So, but I'm sure you can guess. Wow. They're showing me like burning down of institutions. They're showing me that there's going to be um, banking institutions that will close and fail. There's going to be whole currencies that are going to collapse this year. There's going to be, yeah, big things happening. I'm not going to get into all of what they're showing me um, in public forum like this, but if anyone wants further information, feel free to book a private session and we can get more into exactly what this means and what would be some useful next steps if this information concerns you. But I'm not going to make huge predictions in the public forum on YouTube, okay? But they are showing me a lot more information than what I'm currently expressing to you, okay? So just to say that. They want to prepare you, they want you to have the heads up and the acknowledgement of these events. And it doesn't need to be scary. In fact, they've said many times, do not live in fear and do not live in lack. This is not useful and not part of the 4D and 5D consciousness. Rather, take this information and use it wisely for your highest good or better, because a lot of people will be prospering this year. It's a year where a lot of illusions fall away, a lot of light is shone into what's hidden. Okay, they're showing me filing cabinets. I'm not going to elaborate on this, but I'm sure you can guess. Um, yes, in the Fire Horse year, it's fiery and bright, and they're shining a light on a lot of things that have been hidden and in the darkness. And by the end of this year and the end of the Fire Horse year, which does go into 2027, um, things are going to be a lot clearer, a lot more clarity. And this is going to be so fundamental and so useful as we proceed into higher degrees of 5-dimensional consciousness. The PD9 is saying, and we have touched on this in earlier episodes, so please revisit the other episodes if you're not sure what I mean. But ultimately, it's a year of great change, a year of great excitement and exhilaration, adrenaline. So they're saying take care to keep yourself steady and make sure you take plenty of time for your own self-care. They're actually showing me sound baths as being useful for healing frequency music. It's all really good for calming the nervous system. And they send you so much love. They're saying that there's going to be a lot of really important transmissions coming up across this year. They're also showing me that some of these transmissions are going to be ending up in a book. And yes, I am writing a book on my experiences in the Akasha and as a channel at the moment. They said, stay tuned, all will be well. Stay in, they're saying bliss consciousness. Okay. And there'll be more on bliss consciousness in a future transmission, but this is enough for today. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, PT9. And thank you everyone listening. If this resonates with you, please do check out my links below. I would love to hear from you. I do find that people that find me through Into the Blue channeling are really cool people, and I love to hear from you. And we have question and answers on the YouTube channel. So if you have a universal question, I can't ask a personal question, deeply personal question in this way, but if you have a general question or would want some specific further information about any topics raised, be sure to send me a contact us page on my website or send me an email. All the links and information below. You can put in the comments as well any questions that you have. But otherwise, I wish you a wonderful year ahead. Please ensure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already did so. And yes, this will go out after my session on Learn It Live, but the envisaging your highest timeline for 2026 guided meditation will be happening on Learn It Live. And if you haven't taken it already, the recording will be available for you and it's free to use. I really strongly advise that you go and do that because it's going to be it's funny. I'm recording this before the session, but it will be going live after the session. So I'm like, oh, which fair? But as we know, time is just a construct anyway. But it's going to be a great session, or it has been a great session. And I hope to see you there. All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you for listening to Into the Blue channeling. Please do like and subscribe to receive about our upcoming episodes. See you next time. Hi there, it's Sarah. I just want to take a quick moment from regular programming to let you know some news. If you're listening to this, you might be someone who's tired of the constant battle with your awakening journey. Maybe you're feeling exhausted or isolated or completely out of sync with those around you. I get it, I really do. I used to be right where you are. So my name is Sarah Evans and I'm a certified coach, yoga and Reiki professional. And I'm also someone who fully recovered from my own challenging chronic illness journey. And during that journey, I had several levels of spiritual awakening happen. And now I dedicate my life to helping those find your path and mentor through these challenges. My Healing and Wellness Mentorship is all about creating a personalised roadmap that actually works for you. We cover everything from the physical heavy stuff to your Akashic records and Reiki whole body healing. So think of me as your strategic yet deeply empathetic partner. It's practical, it's holistic, and it honours the whole you. And the best part, you don't have to commit to anything right now. Let's just have a chat. So my spaces for the Healing and Wellness Mentorship are intentionally limited because I dedicate so much of my energy to those that I mentor. So if you're ready to see what a manageable, fulfilling, awakened life looks like, just book a no obligation 15-minute discovery call. Head straight to my website, the link is in the show notes, and let's talk about your goals. I'm really looking forward to meeting you. Take care.